Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today I am back with another video, and this time we are once again in Willow Creek. Now last video we built the local bar, which was the last build for the community area. Now we are on Foundry Cove, which is the residential area, and I decided to start building here for one of the families. Now I created the Jones family, and this will be the residential lot. Now along with this lot, they also are the owners of the local diner, which is called Jackie's Diner. I also have a video for that on my channel if you guys want to check it out, and it is free to download on the Sims 4 gallery. Now the diner itself was built many years ago when Jackie's husband was still alive. Her late husband, he knew how passionate she was about food and how much she cared about cooking for people and wanting people to enjoy her food. So when they were still living in an apartment, they were newly married, he decided to just work really hard and save a lot of money that they could have been spending on other things, but he wanted to really do that for his wife. So he saved a lot of money and he decided to buy that lot, and little by little they started building that restaurant. And once the restaurant was open, it was a total hit. Like, everybody loved it because obviously her food is delicious. He had no doubt of that, and he always supported his wife, so he was very happy when the diner started doing pretty good, and so was Jackie. And after that, one of the first things that they decided to buy with the money they have made was this little house. And in this house was they started building their family. So along with the diner, this home also has a lot of sentimental value for the Jones family, and Jackie really feels very strong about selling it. She wants this home to stay within the family and just be with the Jones family for generations. Now Jackie had two children. Her son name is Robert, and his daughter name is Bonita. She for a long time, they already grown. They both have their own families, especially Robert. He's married and he has three children. Bonita, however, she only has one child. But I'll tell you a little bit about her story. So Bonita, both of them, as soon as they started going to college, they decided to move out and do their own thing. And that's just the normal process of things, I guess. But nonetheless, Jackie was very sad about her children leaving the household. She's always been very happy with having them around, but she's also very happy that they come to visit often. However, a couple years back, when Bonita was in college, she met a guy and they had a very nice relationship, until Bonita got pregnant. So once he found out that she was expecting, he abandoned her. To put it simple like that, he didn't even take the chance to try to make things right or just talk it out. He just simply decided that was not for him. And Bonita was very desperate, and she confided on her mom. And obviously there's no judgment at home. Her mom wouldn't judge her for that. And so she was very happy for Bonita nonetheless. So she decided to keep the baby. And Miss Jackie said that she was going to help her with it. Okay. Now her brother did feel some type of way about it, but he was also very supportive and willing to help with it because he himself is a dad. So he know how hard it is. Also, Bonita's son is the same age as one of his children, so she was pregnant at the same time that Robert's wife was pregnant, so it kind of worked out at the end. But yeah, she decided to, after being pregnant, she moved back home, and so Jackie had to remake the bedroom that used to be Bonita's and her brother to accommodate those bedrooms to her and now her new child. It's been a couple years since then, and so they just have a nice dynamic. So Bonita decided to just stay around, and her mom is also getting old. Jack is getting older. Also, one of the reasons why she's looking to retire and have one of her children take over the diner. Like, she would love for the two of them to, work together and take over, but again, they both have very different ideas of how to go about it. And so Jackie worries about the future of the diner. I do think both points, have a lot of sense. They make sense, because her son, he has a business degree, so it's very much about profit and making sure that they're making some money out of the business. But as of right now, they are not. Now, you would think this diner being open for so many years that they will have like so much money saved, and the house, they wouldn't even be living here. Now they live here. One of the reasons is because, again, the house has a lot of sentimental value, but they really cannot afford to live anywhere else because they are not really making money out of this diner. Jackie decided to keep the prices very, very low, and I did speak about this a little bit on the video for the diner. But yeah, she decided to keep prices very low, just as a part of the community. She didn't want locals to have to spend more money to come and dine at her place, and I'm sure like locals wouldn't mind, because they know prices change now, everything have gotten more expensive. So they would have been very understanding if she were to raise prices, and they would still come in, but she felt really bad about it. She didn't want to do it, and so as of now, prices are still the same, and so they really are making no money, like very little to none, just enough to like pay for the main stuff, but really nothing extra. And she's about to retire, and she doesn't really have like a retirement account or any type of money that she could take to maybe like go travel or something like that. Now, she has been saving some money now because her daughter Bonita has been helping her in that restaurant. Ever since she moved back home, she really been trying to pull her own way, and she had a couple of part-time jobs until Jackie told her to just come work for her. Plus, Bonita, she's a very good cook. That's one of the reasons that Jackie would love for her to be the one to take over, because they both share the same passion. Different from her son, he's all about money. Like, I'm sure he could probably take care of the money part, and then Bonita take care of the kitchen, whatever. But yeah, she's just worried that he will make a bunch of changes and it won't be the same for the community, so she doesn't want people to think differently of her. But anyways, the son and Robert, he feels very strongly about, he says that they got a little bit of fools because of the way they are managing stuff, but he really thinks that the way he is presenting it is the way that it's supposed to go. And again, I think I'm probably repeating myself, but yeah, it does make sense. But yeah, that's the conflict that this family has as of now. Now, even though not Jackie, but Bonita had her child, and he doesn't really have a dad. Her brother, meaning Robert, he really have stepped up, and he have been doing part of that role for her, for her son. And Robert is her son's favorite person. You will see when I was doing the creative scene for this family, one of the things that I did, there's a hat that Robert uses for his daily outfits, and I decided to also put Bonita's son wearing a similar hat too. So in my head, I was thinking that maybe he just want to copy his uncle, and in a way to feel closer to him, he wears that hat, and they kind of match each other. In a way, he's also very close to Robert's children, and he has a son who is the same age as the little guy. So, they are a very close family. They just had that conflict, Now, another thing that was an issue for a while, because Robert, he's a very traditional man. He is the head of his household, and he is about like, he doesn't really care about his wife working. She's a stay-at-home mom, and she takes care of the children, and she's also likes to do that. She's also very traditional. The name of his wife is Amanda, and she's very traditional, she's like Robert, and so that dynamic works for them. But Jackie felt some type of way about that as well. She thinks like, you know, women should also be independent and have their own, because that's what she does and what her husband showed her how to do as well. But you know, Robert feels differently, but he thinks because of that, that's one of the reasons that things that they don't agree on is also a reason why Jackie would prefer Bonita to take over the diner over him. But that's not really one of the reasons, you know. It is just I guess he is putting that as one of the reasons as of why, but it's just not exactly the reason why. But anyway, here well, I actually haven't talked much about the bill, but yeah, so that is the drama that they have, and I'm gonna make sure that I put these things like in the description for the family, so if you ever decide to play with them, you can, you know, play out how this thing will turn out. I generally think that I will probably have the daughter take over the diner, but at the same time I think like if you really want to make some money, we should have Robert take over it instead. Okay, now this home, if you can see, decoration is very simple. I decided not to add a lot of decoration just because I still like, I couldn't, it's a lot of the trends that I know for the Sims and I know the things that they like, but I didn't want to over decorate the rooms because I'm gonna wait for till I move them in and then I'll make changes accordingly. But as of now, I just have the main furniture on. I think the only room that is extra decorated is the child's room, because I do know that I remember when I was doing the creative sim that he's a bookworm and he really likes to read, so I decided to add some bookcases and stuff on his little room, and I know that his favorite color is blue, but I couldn't remember exactly what I picked for Bonita and Jackie, and so I kept the rooms very, very, very casual. Now here I'm trying to find some wall decoration. About wall decorations, I try not to do a lot of them because at the end of the day, you know, when walls go down, you don't really get to see a lot of these things. But yeah, here I use those little portraits. I thought it could resemble Jackie and her late husband when they were younger, and I thought it was very cute. Here we're moving to the child room. Again, similar to the other bedrooms, I did keep it very simple, but again, this was the only room that I actually decorated. I added some stuff that I thought would resemble his personality. I added a little lamp. I was thinking in a way that he probably would stay late in bed so that he can get to read, because he loves reading so much, and that's something that he picks up from his uncle. I believe that his uncle is probably his favorite person, again because he doesn't have a dad. He's the only father figure that he has. But yeah, so here I added this toy box, and then I'm pretty sure I added some wall decorations just to make it all look together. My idea is to probably, like, after I move in the Sims, I'm gonna have him take some pictures with his uncle and with his mom and have them hang in his room, because I think it was very cute. But yeah, before we end the video, I wanted to thank you guys again for taking the time to watch the video. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the screenshots. Let me know what you guys think of the build, and if you have any suggestions for other builds that you would like to see, just let me know. Thank you for being here again, and you guys have a great day. Bye.